Hello, welcome to the Rich and Simple Living. My name's Maria. If you're new here, I vlog about food, cooking, shopping hauls and food that I grow in the garden. Today I'm going to show you meals of the week, what we ate last week, just the tea time meals that we had, and from Monday to Saturday. I'm not going to show Sundays because Sunday's a bit of a feast day, so I'm going to show that on a separate vlog, probably next week, all being well. So shall we take a look? So this is Monday's tea. I've done a pasta bake. It's one of the cheese pasta bake jars that I bought from Aldi the other week, and I've not added nothing to it. It's just the cheese and just put the pasta in, which I already had in the cupboard, and then just sprinkled cheese on top, which was from that packet of grated cheese that I'd also bought from Aldi. So I got 3 of them for the boys in the house, and Lisa, I think, as well. Now, Sean, she doesn't like eating things like that, so I get her little pasta pots from Tesco. I think I've showed you one of them before. So, yeah, that's Mondays. For afters, so you're just going to pass it to me. For afters, on Sunday, Dean always makes a fruit cake for tea, and this is how much is left. He's took the cling film off so you can see what it looks like. This is how much is left, half of a cake. So rather than making dessert, we'll be able to have some of the leftover cake for dessert and use that up. Oh, going a bit fuzzy. Use that up out of the way. So that's it. So we're having cheese pasta bake with cheese on top, lots of thick layer of cheese on top, and fruit cake for dessert. So that's Monday's tea. So join me tomorrow. It will be all in one, but tomorrow we'll be back and you'll see what we'll have for Tuesday's tea. Okay, so now it's Tuesday, and this is what we're having for tea on Tuesday. We're having chicken stew and dumplings. So I took a bit of anything in the stew, really. Obviously the chicken, chop up a bit of potato, we got some mixed vegetables like peas and carrots, and then we put some onions in as well and thicken it up with gravy and make the dumplings. So that's how we do the chicken stew. So yeah, that's all for tea tonight. And then for dessert, if Dean would like to pass the dessert, we have got, now this is a bit of deja vu, we have got peppermint arrow scones. Now, like I say, a bit of deja vu, because you'll be thinking, oh, she made them last week. She must have liked them so much she's made them again. But actually, it is last week because I am filming it on the day that I made them so that you get a week's worth of dinners. So, yeah, that'll be for afters. And main course is the stew and dumplings. So we'll come back tomorrow and see what we have on Wednesday. Right, so today's Wednesday and we're having pizza for tea tonight. Something quick and easy because we've been out shopping. So I have a plain cheese pizza, don't eat any other kind. I'm not really a big pizza lover, but if I do eat one, it's just a plain cheese. I got some pepperoni. Yeah, that's right, isn't it? Pepperoni pizza for the boys. Not all of them are having pizza tonight because some of them have got other things that they want to eat. So the ones that are having pepperoni pizza. And I think Lisa's going to have a salad for her tea. And that's what they got for main. So I'm going to swing you around and show you what we've got for desserts. I've been baking this afternoon. So I've done a raspberry crumble and an Eve's pudding, which is apple with a sponge topping. So that's what I've been baking. I'm going to have them with some custard for desserts. I want to get rid of apples and raspberries, especially raspberries, because I've got a few in the freezer that need using, and the raspberries are going to be growing soon. Once they start getting flowers, they get the fruit in no time, and they are really in abundance. You get no end of them, so I do need to use what I've got in the freezer. And it's the same with the apple, really, although the apples won't be ready till late summer, early autumn. I've got quite a lot in the freezer and I do want to use them and get rid of them all, ready to start again fresh. So that's it. So it's either raspberry crumble or apple, well, Eve's pudding with custard for dessert, and the mains is pizza, which Dean is cutting up for me. I only ever eat a few slices of one and then I tend to give Dean the rest. So that's it for Wednesday's tea. So tomorrow we'll see what we have on Thursday. So now we're looking at Thursday's tea. As you can see, it's bacon, sausage, beans and egg for those who want egg. My other son, one of my sons said to me, "Oh, that's breakfast, Mum, not tea." But no, whenever you fancy it, you eat it any time of the day. So there's a couple of done and a couple more on the go at the moment. So that's what we're on for tea Thursday. And for dessert, swing you across to my slow cooker. Look at that, lovely thick rice. 3 pints of nice rice pudding. I'm so looking forward to that. Keep that on, keep it warm. So that's Thursday's tea, sort of an English breakfast but at tea time, and rice pudding for afters. So we'll see tomorrow what we have on Friday. Okay, so today is Friday's tea and it's fish chips and mushy peas today. Pretty straightforward, so as you can see there, fish chips and mushy peas, except for my plate over there. I don't eat fish. I can't stand fish. So I just have some chips and mushy peas and I'll put brown sauce and salt on that. So yeah, that's Friday's tea. Now I've got no dessert for tonight because we've had so many desserts all week and leftovers and that pile up. So you just eat what's left basically. Well, they're begging me don't make any more desserts. We've got to eat this that's left and got to eat that that's left. So I've not made any extra tonight. It's what's left over that we'll eat tonight. So that's Friday's tea. Join me tomorrow now and see what Saturday's tea is. So today's Saturday and this is what we're having on Saturday. Always have burger cobs unless it's summer and we're out barbecuing, but at the moment we're still having, well, cheeseburger cobs. So it's beef burgers and cheese and just the cobs. Quite often we have corn on the cob with it, or we can have onion rings with it, but nobody's in at the moment. Some are at work, some of them have gone to a party and they all just say, "Oh, put my burgers up, Mum, cover them up, put them up, I'll have them tonight or tomorrow." So they've not bothered with all the extras on the side, just want some burgers each. So that's what we've done for tea. Looks a bit plain and boring really without all the sides to it, but that's what they wanted. I've not done no desserts today because, like I said, none of them are in. They're all out. There's only me, Dean and Sean. Everyone's gone out. So we won't do desserts. And plus on Saturdays, we go out and about. We go down to B&M and, you know, we get little treats and things like that anyway. We often have treats. So we don't tend to have desserts on a Saturday. So, yeah. That was this week's what we're having for dinner, or what we've had for dinner. So that's the sort of thing that we eat in the week. I mean, there's lots of other things as well. That's the winter menu. We do things like jacket potatoes with various toppings. And we do them in summer as well, but we'd have a lighter topping in summer. But wintertime, we perhaps have chili con carne, or everybody likes cheese and beans, things like that, you know, something a bit filling and warm. We do chili con carne rice, curries and rice, although there's not many curry eaters here, but occasionally we'll do it. I do pies if we have leftover meat from a Sunday. Perhaps Monday we might do a meat pie with vegetables and things. And then we do cottage pie, spaghetti bolognese, toad in the holes. And I do a beef stew with root vegetables. You've seen earlier in the week I did a chicken stew. Earlier in the week you've seen it on this video. And that's not got the root vegetables, except carrots. But yeah, I do like a rooty vegetable one with beef. Cornish pasties with gravy and things like that. So there's lots of nice things that we like, you know, them hot stodgy meals that you like in winter time, and desserts to go with them, that sort of thing. But the weather's getting warm now at last, hurrah. And we're changing over to a summer menu, so it's going to be a lot lighter food that we eat. I like to, when it's really hot, I like to eat just cheese and berries, like your raspberries and blueberries and strawberries, and just eat berries, and I like beetroot as well. Sort of nice cold but tasty things, and with some cheese or some meat, that kind of thing. We don't eat a lot in summer because when you get too hot, you just don't feel like it. So we are changing over gradually, and perhaps we'll show you an example of what we eat in summer once we've changed over. But this was just an example of some of the things we eat in winter time. Now, I do have a menu, but when I'm planning a menu, I've got this A4 pad, and I do the menu planning on it in pencil so I can rub it out and that, although I do scribble a lot as well. But I haven't got room for desserts on it, so I just put them in a line above. But you can see there where I put all different menu ideas, and then there's a shopping list area. There's also a description box area at the bottom as well, and I have to fill that with shopping stuff as well because there's not enough room there for everything that I want. So yeah, it's quite good. And then I just do it, and there's loads of sheets. There's an example of an empty sheet. See that better. So they're quite good. There's plenty in there. It's a good thick pad. Now, what else I've got as well, if I've got a menu that people like or is adaptable, let's pop that down a minute. It's adaptable because we've got vegetarians in the house, and Sean doesn't like eating everything we eat. So if I've got a menu that's adaptable, I will write it in this meal planner. It's a weekly journal, 52 weeks of the year, and any permanent menus that everybody likes and I will do again, we put in here. I haven't filled many in. I started filling it in and then I stopped filling it in. But again, I do write it in pencil because I might want to, you know, change something if somebody goes off something, or sometimes you get things like allergies that come at you all of a sudden and you think, well, I won't do that again. Like Dean suddenly found he couldn't eat nuts, so you have to change things and be careful of things. So yeah, but here I'll show you, like page, you've got like your dinners for the week. Then you've got a little section where you put your breakfast ideas and your lunch ideas. And we don't really do lunches as such except on Sunday because we have dinner at the dinner time and like a tea time, but I will show you that probably next week or be well. Then at the bottom you've got an area for your shopping list. So this is more of my permanent one, even though I do write it in pencil in case I need to rub something out, like say if something does change, but it is more the permanent sort of week by week one, and it is enough for the whole year in there. So I think I've filled in sort of Christmas time, something that never changes. So that's what I've done with my roast turkey, and I filled in the Christmas one. So yeah. But I must work on that a bit more because I've had it a couple of years and I must go into there and fill it in more. So that's it. That's what we've eaten this last week. This week will probably be different. I won't show you every week what we eat, but next week, all being well, I might show you the Sunday one, a vlog on its own. And then when we start changing to the summer menu, I'll perhaps show you a couple of things that we eat during summertime and sort of desserts we'll eat in summer. So that's that for today. Thank you for watching, and until the next one, take care. Bye.